friends, today what we are going to do is we are going to draw a bird in a winter landscape. Okay, so let's see the supplies that we need. We need crayons, we need watercolor, we need half a paper. Okay, if you don't have, I have half a paper from last week. If you don't have, cut a paper in half and use that. Okay, because it is watercolor, we need some water. I have a whiteboard to practice draw. I also have my pencil. So this bird that we are drawing is a bird sitting on a branch looking upwards. We are seeing this bird from the back. Okay, so let's see how we draw this bird. So what we are going to do is we are going to start with a upside down rainbow or a U. Not upside down rainbow. Rainbow is this way. A rainbow or a upside down U. Then what we are going to do is we are going to make another big one under that. It should be attached. Can you see? Okay, you can come make it a little bit closer here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a tail. I'm going to make a V. Okay, and then here the tail is done. I'm going to connect this part. Now here, if you want, you can have the bird looking this way. If you want, you can have the bird looking upwards, so the beak will be this way. If you want, you can have the bird looking sideways. So what direction you want your bird to be looking placed? I want my bird to look upwards because it is snowing and the bird is looking at the snow. So that's why I'm placing the beak up. Okay, now I'm going to make the wings, add more details to here. So I'm going to make a line from this point to here. Okay, I'm going to make a curvy line to this side, a curvy line to this side. So it looks like this now, right? Now what I'm going to do is from here I'm going to make like that. So it's like the wings. So see, it's the wings now. Got that much? Now put the eyes. If it is sideways, the eyes would be here. If it is this way, here, right? Now this one's eye, I'm going to put it over here. Okay, and then I'm going to make it look like this. It's like, or yeah. So if you don't want to add anything onto the head, you can just leave it like that. Okay, or maybe this way. I'm going to make it that way. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to draw a branch. So the branch, I'm starting from here, going all the way to the edge of the paper. I'm going to jump over the bird and I'm going to take this all the way till here and this line like that. Now I'm going to draw a small line inside, a line closer. Now it's like a Y. Can you see? It's a smaller branch. I'm going to draw another branch, add more branches. Okay, so I think the branch should have been a little bit below here. Otherwise, it's sitting on the branch, right? So I'm going to make it look like that. Okay, so do you think you are ready for to draw the bird now on the paper? If so, let's take the paper. So you can put the bird on this side or this side or right in the middle. Okay, it's up to you where you're placing the thing. I'm going to start on the same side. I'm going to make a upside down U or a what is it? A rainbow. Okay, another one, a bigger one on the bottom for the body. I'm going to take it like that. Remember the steps, right? You can make the wings, not the wings, the tail. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit, erase this part off. Okay, now the middle part, I'm going to draw a line to draw the wings. A curvy line like here, a curvy line here. Like that. So we have the wings. Based on where you want the beak, put the beak there. I'm going to put the beak here. I'm going to put the eyes and the hair. It's like a cardinal bird, so the hair from the top, it's like that. So next thing that you need to do is you need to take care where you are putting the branch. Last time I put it a little bit up. Here it is where the tail starts. That's where you want the branch to be. And on the side, okay, let's add more branches. Okay, so the drawing part is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black permanent marker. You guys don't have a permanent marker, so you guys are going to take your black crayon. If it is not pointy, you need to sharpen it a bit. Okay, and then you're going to outline everything. Is this the new one? Okay. So I'm going to make the body a little bit more round. Yeah. Became a little lopsided. Okay. Outline everything. So when you're outlining, you don't have to do this part. If you can have it like one continued line, or you can just add draw it lightly like that. Okay, the rest of the part is like you are outlining, pressing hard here, where the head and the body start. You can draw lightly. Same thing here. I'm just lightly in this part. You can okay. Let me add the branch. Okay, So next what you need to do is we are going to decide on the color for the bird. You can choose the color, whatever color you want for your bird. You can put that color for your bird. It can be a blue jay, it can be a red cardinal bird, it can be a yellow bird. Maybe I'll make this a yellow bird. I don't know. So you can use whatever color and then color the bird with a crayon. Also, what I want you guys to do is I'm going to make some circles, okay, in different size. Maybe I'll draw small circles. So it's in different size. It's snowing. Why I'm drawing the circle is you could have painted without the circle also, but if there is the circle, you'll be able to see where you need to put the thing, right? So I'm going to take my crayon. Let me first take the white crayon and fill in all these places, okay? This, yeah. Try to color in really well inside the circle so that, because we are going to paint on top of this with watercolor. So if you don't put like color in really well, then it's not going to look nice and white. It won't look like snow falling. So press a little bit. Okay, now let me look for some yellow birds. Let me see how they are. Yellow bird. Yellow flower. So you guys can go ahead and color with whatever color you want. I'm just looking for a yellow bird and to see how it is colored. Okay, so the yellow bird, I'm going to color here black. We'll color with this itself. This part black. The tail is also black for the yellow bird. Maybe I'll not make it completely black. I'll just add a little bit of yellow to it. So if it is a complete red bird, you can make it a complete red bird. If it's a complete blue bird, it's up to you how you're going to color this, okay? I'm just looking at how this bird look, and here also. You can do this coloring with the, if you are imitating my bird, then you can do this coloring with black crayon. Okay, now let's color the rest yellow. Color nicely to make it nice and bright. Okay, now I'm going to color this little bird's beak orange. I'm going to take orange. Now let's color the branch. Okay, this side too. Color well. If we were at school, I would have colored this with a different medium, maybe tempera paint, and we would have colored it in a different way. But with the minimal supplies, still we can do art, right? So we are trying to do this way. Okay. So maybe this eye, I'm going to make it a little bit big because this eye looks smaller than the other eye. One eye is a little bit closer to the... So the next, what we are going to do is we are going to paint the entire thing with watercolor. So put both of this, and then what color are we using? We are going to use blue. I think blue would be a good color to color with. I'm putting water in blue, a little bit of water in black also. Okay, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to first swirl this brush in black to get the paint. I'm going to dip this in water, okay, and then I'm going to paint so it is light. Dip in paint, dip in water. This is the opposite way. Usually you dip in water and then you dip in paint, right? Here we are dipping in paint and then we are dipping in water. So each time paint, water, and then paint. Now you'll be wondering, some areas are just, I haven't covered some areas. It's okay. We'll be going over that with blue. Paint, water, and then paint. You dip in paint, then dip in water, and then paint. Paint, water, paint. Paint, water. You don't want it to be too dark. That's the reason. If it's too dark, just dip in water and then. Okay. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to swirl my brush in blue. I'm going to go over this. So this time, see, if your paper is too wet, what I suggest is you wait for it to dry a bit and then paint. Okay, in watercolor, usually what we do is we layer, and then because this is actually not a watercolor paper, you may have to wait in between for the paint to dry. See so it looks like almost night, and this is the look that we are going for. Or if you just want it to be the night sky, you can have just left it with black. I want it to be a little bit blue so that the black in my bird also stands out. Okay. And with that, we are done. So any part I need to go back, I could go back later when my paper is dry and then give one more. But I think I'm happy with how it looks right now, so I'm going to leave it like that. Before I put my brush away, I wash my brush, like it's like sweeping the floor, wipe it on the rim and place it here. I'm not closing my lid right now because I need it to dry too. I would like to see how your bird turned out, so email me your finished work with your name, grade, room number, and your school name. Okay, so till we meet next time, bye bye.